me on Facebook. It just went live, so let me just check on Facebook itself.
This live stream is brought to you by water. You drink it.
That's it. That's all we got.
Water and the beer Corona.
Yes.
You need it. We don't got to advertise it that
You
much.
have it.
Make you sick. It will lower your inhibitions and possibly make things more fun for you. So,
Okay.
drink Corona.
I'm on a 7% chew high, so I'm here to have fun. I got a couple more of these bad boys going on.
Nice.
All right. Supposedly it's live. If you guys have your
It says
Facebook
it's live
open.
on your Facebook.
Yeah, there's obviously a little bit of a delay, so it's just showing my face right now. I'll try to work it out later. Okay, little bit.
I see it's working. It's working. I see it on my phone, so
Yeah, but
it's working.
it only shows me right now, right?
Yeah, it's only showing you.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'll try to work that out. Okay, so let me give you a little bit of background here. Okay, I'm gonna read a little bit of background on Parnasse. So, yeah,
Hey, I see you.
yeah, I can hear Kenji. All right, so things have never been the same in Parnasse since the arrival of the cult of the dragon. A small village in the foothills of the Grey Peak Mountains, it became a docking port for the dreaded Skyreach Castle, a flying fortress. A flying fortress built by cloud giants and used by the cult of the dragon to collect treasures from the surrounding regions. While the castle was docked at Parnasse, the small village was commandeered and the villagers forced to submit to the will of the powerful cult. Some villagers, however, embraced the situation more completely than others did. Though the cult's tenure in Parnasse was brief, it has had enduring effects. Having plundered the town and the surrounding region of its resources, only a few draft horses and a sad old milking cow remain in town. In the surrounding areas, all of the significant game has been hunted down to satisfy the appetites of the numerous cultist troops, giants, and beasts. If this were not enough, a new threat looms. The forces of Bod Frul are now venturing into the foothills in search of food, making any travel west risky at best. It is said that game is plentiful in the Weathercoat Wood to the east, but myths and legends of terrible, fey creatures and other dangers have long prevented testing the validity of the claims. These desperate times, however, may warrant such risks. Okay, so that's the kind of background there.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You guys are in the village of Parnasse. I think the three adventurers from you guys from before are just arriving, and the other two are also there. Okay. I think where was the last time we ended up? Were we at the tavern?
Yeah, we were.
Okay.
I believe our dragonborn was getting laid.
That's right. Okay.
By twins.
Okay. So let's have it. How can I say? Let's have you guys kind of meet up at the tavern and get to know each other a bit. Okay. So
Okay.
let's get characters' names like kind of.
So we're
clear.
meeting with the new characters already?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean let's get started. You know, no delay.
I mean, how did they know about this party? Did we send signs like we're recruiting or anything?
Well, that's what we're gonna figure out right now, right? So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So let's get character names. I won't spoil Fiona and Jonathan's yet. Sean, what's your character name again?
Vanril.
That's right. Okay. I'll just make a memo on the side here. Brian, you are?
Brian is Raslazar Keelcool.
That's right. Raslazar Keelcool. And Kenji?
Yes.
Cool.
I am Lavernius Tucker,
Okay.
Bird Brain Archer.
Okay. Fiona and Jonathan's characters, I don't want to give your names yet. But I want you guys to kind of describe yourselves to each other because you're in the same tavern and there aren't too many townsfolk there, and you can kind of see a few suspicious characters. 3 characters just walk in. Fiona, what does your character look like?
So my character is a tall, very willowy-looking elf, and she has very short, cropped hair. It's a little bit messy. It's not the most well taken care of. She's wearing kind of dark, hooded jacket, and she is currently hanging out over by the bar.
Okay, very good. And let's say that your character and Jonathan's character you actually know each other somehow. We'll figure out how you know each other. So you guys are in the same vicinity. Okay, maybe you came to this city on the same by the same method. Let's just keep it that way. Okay. Thank you very much, Fiona. Jonathan, can you describe your character to us?
Yes, he is a turtle, so a turtle man.
Turtle?
Yes, he's a turtle man. He's very old. He has leathery, wrinkled skin, and he's missing an eye and several fingers. And he is covered in tattoos with a nautical theme. And he's just at the bar puffing on a pipe.
Nice.
I like this. I like this.
Nice. Okay. Let's see. Sean, Kenji, and Brian, can you describe your characters to the other 2?
Sure. So I am also a elf. So it would be the elf subclass or moon. So pale skin, pale hair. Let's see. What do you say? More of the quiet type. For the background, which I'll just background on this. It was as a hired political intrigue or political assassin and background for previous sessions. That was kind of how our 3 characters came to meet. I was caught in espionage and then was kind of forced into this prison system and met the other 2 individuals there.
Very good. Thank you. Who's next?
I am in Aarakocra, so I have wings and I have a bird head. I am an archer, and my background is of a folk hero, but my origin is that I came from a very nomadic tribe, and I wanted to see the open world, so I left the place.
Okay, so we have a bird character and a turtle. Awesome. Or turtle, sorry. Cool.
Yeah. Can I perch on your back?
See what I meant, Fiona?
I love it. I'm into it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I could get rid of the parasites. It could be a symbiotic relationship.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's right.
You buy my drinks, you can perch for a second.
Yay, free food.
Yeah, honestly, I'm incredibly into that. Let's make a story out of this one.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, that's right. There was also you have the hots for my
Yes.
find familiar.
Oh yeah, and it's I'm molting, so
Yeah.
I gotta act fast before it's permanent. I can never bear again.
Kenji's always trying to lay.
Right.
I want to get laid.
All right, Brian, can you tell us about your character?
Yes, I am a red dragonborn fighter, eldritch knight, sage background. Let's just say an incident in a marketplace when I was a child led me to run into, quite literally, the gnomish leader of a gnomish workshop in my town. And because I knocked him and some of his stuff over and felt so bad about it that I started picking things up and putting it back together. I ended up in an informal apprenticeship, so I have a fair knowledge of some engineering and metallurgy, but more specifically, I like the black powder explosives that he did, or that he made. I have several heavy weapons, but my favorite is a giant konobo. So picture a giant metal baseball bat with spikes on it.
Ooh.
And that's what I use. I am wearing breastplate and other armor like that. Very, very simple but tough armor. The toughest armor I can have without disadvantage to dexterity or stealth checks. So I have red scaly skin and yellow eyes. And you will find me to be, I hope, intelligent, but perhaps a bit vain and overconfident at times.
I can already see the Tumblr art for it.
You can already see the what?
The Tumblr art.
The Tumblr art. Oh, very good.
Okay.
If anybody
Okay.
courtesy of one Evan Spencer who made me my lovely miniature.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Very good.
That's really awesome. You should really show that off. Okay, great job, guys. So the two of you who are at the bar see the doors open, and you see these three kind of very ragtag, suspicious-looking guys come in. And as they start to walk in, a large burly man with prominent sideburns and dark hair is making the rounds and notices these three as they enter. And he says, "Oh, welcome, friends! I am Ragnar! Come in and make yourselves comfortable." And he ushers you in to sit near the table, near the hearth, and next to these two, actually.
Okay.
Okay. "This is my daughter, Elspeth." And there's a human, younger female next to him, and she politely curtsies, and proceeds to give you fill your goblets with a very stout brew. Okay. So he's a very welcoming character who's obviously part of the staff here at the, what's it called? The Golden Tankard at the local. The Golden Tankard. Okay. So let's see here. Let me see. I'm just reading up here. So let me give you a little bit of background. So while Ragnar and another young boy who is working the kitchen as a kitchen hand they're giving out little lops of soup to the crowd who are gathered and filling people's ale. Yes, tankards. You get the feeling that this isn't always the case here. It's a little bit more frantic than maybe it used to be, as you see Ragnar's kind of yelling at the young boy to kind of set the table and get things done. Elspeth brings to you some food, actually. Rotisserie squirrel with potatoes, greens, and bread. These pitiful animals bear little meat and look as if they are still attempting to escape their fate. Okay.
They're alive?
They seemed as if they were, I guess. So Ragnar returns and he says, "Well, I trust those mugs are treating you kindly. The road can be an unwelcome companion without a proper pint and a friendly place to enjoy it." He pulls up a chair. "Well, my friends, I suppose I'll not waste any time then. I brought you here because here's what I have in mind." Okay. So he's laying out his plans as he sits down and he says, "I have this idea that now that you've successfully brought the statue, that Parnast needs some sort of festivities, some sort of celebration."
We could make a luau.
Yes, some sort of feast like that. I'm not familiar with the luau you speak of.
We just need some torches. There's torches on top of sticks, and they're put on a row. And then if you have some fruits and some pineapple and beef, that would be awesome. I could coordinate the whole thing.
That is the problem, you see. It's not the torches. We do not have fruits because we're not so close to any groves. But as we were pillaged by the people who came before, all they left was with Gertrude, the cow. We only have one cow for milk. And it's really hard to find any big game around these parts. that is why I implore you guys to go out and search the lands. I hear there's some big game somewhere in the forest near here. Many people say that there are huge wild beasts and dangers and rumors that people never come back, but I think that's hogwash. I know right from the moment you came in that you are brave adventurers and that you are up for the challenge.
All you want us to do is hunt down some big game for you, such as wild boar or deer.
Are you going to pay us for this, or are we just like helping out willy-nilly here?
Well,
The lady makes a very good point. The lady makes a... I'm sorry, madam, I don't know your name yet. We haven't been properly introduced.
Mira, that's just Mira.
Mira on the wall. Is she the fairest one of all? I don't know. You'll have to pardon my sense of humor. My name is Raslazar.
I don't think I want to talk to you anymore.
Touche.
Is the turtle like sleeping?
Oh no, he's just puffing on his pipe and taking it all in.
I thought the best way. I thought the best way to introduce your character is I'm sitting on a chair that isn't a chair, but it's you. Like, get off me, sir.
You're sitting on me right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sitting on you right now.
You're not sitting on me?
No. That it was just a suggestion.
it was just a fantasy in his mind.
Yeah.
There's some chairs for you over there. You might be more comfortable on one of those.
I heard birds are really good with fleas and ticks.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying, if you have some hygienic problems, I could help for that for free.
Mira just coughed into her drink.
Not last time I checked.
Okay, while you guys are bantering, he continues and says, "Oh, my dear Mira, are you all quite all right? Well, to answer your question, of course, no good deed goes without a good reward. So, from my own personal funds, I will pay for half of the hunt, giving you a total of 100 gold pieces from my side, while as the town, from their own coffers, they will provide the other half of 100 gold. So in total, we would like to give you 200 gold. I can secure at least 25 gold up front, and the rest later when you bring back 3 big game kills so that we are able to duly support this feast that we're planning."
We're talking 200 each here.
Yeah.
No. As a group, of course. Looking around you, we do not have such gold for such luxuries.
What about the next town over? Do they also need some meat, and do they have more money?
I'm afraid this is a very desolate area. It's just stragglers and caravans here and there. I don't think there's any towns that are competing for the meat.
All right.
200.
Okay,
A party of 5. Bring back 3 big game kills.
That's right.
I'm down. I think I'm game for that. But what if we encounter? What other dangers might we encounter out there?
Yeah, you said something about bandits.
There are just rumors of folk not returning from the woods, but I think that's just hogwash. It's just old wives' tales to scare little children not to go outside of the city limits.
So have you like
hogwash? Why don't you join us on this hunt?
have you like personally been out there, or
Who was the last to leave and never come back?
Well, I don't know of them personally, but there was a small group of adventurers that came before. I don't think they were tasked with this particular quest, but I have not seen them since. Okay, I will do you this. I cannot go personally because, I mean, look around me. I have to take care of this place. But I will offer some help. Hold on a second here. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out here. Okay.
Well, it out how many people like Leto doing Captain Barbosa for this drag.
Yeah, I apologize in advance for that.
I like it though. It's really great. It was Captain Barbosa.
Captain, right? Okay, I do have an idea of someone who might be able to accompany you. It's a young, impressively tall, but young man of 19. He's an acquaintance's son. I might be motivated to give him leave to help you out with your duties. He seems to want to prove himself to my lovely daughter, so I think he will be more than enticed to join you.
Oh, so he won't need to take any of the reward money then?
No. His father is well off enough. He's not so interested in that. He's interested in other rewards, if you know what I'm hinting to. Sorry. Sorry, go ahead.
I just indeed.
Fiona, it sounded like you were trying to negotiate there. Could you roll a d20 and add your charisma bonus if you have any, or a persuasion check?
I rolled a 15, including my charisma bonus.
Okay, so he remembers what we were trying to get at, and he says, "Okay, to sweeten the pot, I will give you 50 gold up front, and you may buy whatever wares you need to prepare you. But I have every confidence that you will come back successful, unscathed, and with a whole bunch of meat for the feast."
Yeah, well, I'll take it.
Okay.
I'm game for that. However, I think the weapons that I currently have, a longbow or a short bow or something of that nature, would be most useful in potentially bringing down this game. Can you refer us to somebody who can provide such tools or equipment?
Of course.
As would be necessary.
I never knew when you were going to ask. And he pulls out this little parchment that has like the town map here. So let me see if I can change my camera. Now, I if you guys can make my camera like bigger on your end, are you able to see that? Let's see here.
Yes, what you need to do is
It's upside down.
click on. There's a thing that says Leto Cruise in the middle of your screen.
Yep.
It's a drop-down menu. Click on that and then click that, and it'll say "See full video feed." And
I don't
think that
have
might.
that option.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
Oh, I guess not. Never mind.
Yeah, I only have remove from call, send message, or view profile.
Do you guys
Wait a
have
second.
speaker view or something like that?
Leto, could you maybe drop it into the chat?
Yeah, let me try.
He's on mute for everyone, right?
I see mute.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
He's muted himself somehow.
Yeah, okay.
did I mute myself?
Or potentially you could just do share screen for everyone.
You share screen, yeah.
You know, what you could do is go to speaker view, and then he could explain it, and when he explains it, the screen will put him as the full, yes, Leto, you did mute.
Okay.
Yeah.
One second.
On speaker view. Put it on speaker view, and then when Leto starts speaking, if we can be quiet, his screen will become, it will take up the full Skype screen, and we'll be able to hear what he says about Parnast.
Where is speaker view? Where would it?
Okay, so there's a thing that says call layout. It looks like a screen with some carrots over the corners.
I see it. Yeah.
Click on that.
Yeah, got it.
Down menu, and then say call. It says call layout. Put it on speaker view.
Yep.
Hello. Can you see it now?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Yeah, we can.
All right. So this is a map of the Parnast, and you guys are at number 1. It's kind of like center bottom there.
Mm-hmm.
What he's pointing to is the
I
trading.
can't see it.
You can't see it at all?
No.
Did you go to speaker view?
Speaker view. Where is that?
If you're on mobiles, it's probably different. Yeah, so you have to go. Is there a place where you can change to, like, where you would change for full screen? that icon that has a full screen icon look, you can open a drop view and change it from grid view to speaker view.
I'll also try to drop a screenshot into the chat here for you guys.
Might be a good idea.
Oh, I just took a picture.
Nice.
All right, hold on.
Okay, I think I'm sending something now.
No.
Okay, there's
There
the
we go.
image
Yeah,
in the
Vito
map.
got it.
Okay, so we'll use that kind of for today. I mean, I'm basically streaming from my iPad so that I can write on it and show you things later, maybe for combat and whatnot. But if we have to go theater of the mind, that's totally fine too.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so you guys can you read that clearly? It's not that important to know where things are, just to let you know that there are different things in the city. You guys are at number 1, the Golden Tankard, and he's pointing to number 6, which is kind of the middle right of the map. It is the trading post.
I see it.
I see it too.
So he kind of, sticks his finger on the map. X marks the spot. Anything you need. Bows, crossbows, whatever suits your fancy. I'll tell them that you're coming.
I see there's also an herbalist/alchemist here. We should possibly get some potions if need be.
Before we leave, I'd just like to kind of lean across the counter towards the bartend and just casually mention, it seems like you're a little bit stressed here. You have so much going on and so much responsibility in this town. And if you just needed, a little herb mix to kind of calm you down a bit, I can make some things for you. I can help you out with that. It'd be a bit of a cost, but it would make you feel a lot better. How do you feel about that?
I see what you're talking about. Well, it is true.
Yeah.
I'm really I would say under pressure right now. How about we talk again?
All homegrown.
Excellent. I'm all about keeping it local, but
Organic, man. Organic. Yeah, you're right. You're on it.
Let's talk more after you come back with the meat. That would really allow me to enjoy your fine wares.
I got you. All right.
Okay, good job. Nice. I will remember that. Okay. Now you guys are all I see is Fiona now. Did I change the view somehow?
I think you must have.
How do you use Skype?
Oh, speaker view. Put it on speaker view, and then whoever is speaking, they will go to the full. It won't be grid view. It will be whoever is speaking will be the full screen on your device.
Ongoing call, iPad. I don't know what's going on. Speaker view. It's okay. I'll figure. Oh, gallery. Go to
It'll
call.
be on the top right next to the speaker icon.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back. I see you guys. And you see my map as my picture there, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, what do you guys want to do? You have a little bit of preparation time before you head out on your assigned journey.
I want to go buy a bow and arrow, a short bow or a long bow, and I also would like to get some potions of healing if they are available from that apothecary or /alchemist.
Why do you need a longbow? You already got an archer here.
Well, I should like to be able to take a shot as well, in case I see something and you don't.
Are you doubting my abilities?
I'm not doubting your abilities at all, Tucker. I'm just doubting that we might always be in the same place. If we fan out a little bit into a particular area, you might shoot one way and I might shoot another way. And that will be maximum coverage.
Okay. And you see the words above the screen.
That sounds like a great plan.
Tucker will
really
remember
good.
that.
Sorry, can I just ask an out-of-game question very quickly?
Sure.
So, for Jono and I, do we have weapons already, or are we, unarmed at this point?
No, I would say definitely you're seasoned adventurers, so yeah, you have your own weapons. I think what you showed me on your character sheet, I can't remember exactly. I know, Jonathan, you had something. I don't remember exactly what you had there.
What weapons I've got?
Did I?
I've got a battle axe and a shield.
That's right. I remember that much.
Oh, I do. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I do. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so whatever you had on your character sheet, that's totally fine.
Cool.
Okay, so are you guys all heading together at the same time as a group?
We're fully rested, right?
Yeah, this is the next day after you guys like got drunk and Razlazar got laid.
All right.
Okay, so you're fully rested. Yeah. Okay, where do you guys want to hit up first? The herbalist or the trading post?
I would
I want.
personally love to go to the trading post.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Yes, let's go to the trading post.
All right, you guys go to the trading post. Okay, and you see the sign, and you see this halfling kind of come up, and he it looks like he's got a few wares here and there, but nothing too pricey, nothing too outlandish. If anyone has any smarts, you can see that there's nothing over like 45 gold pieces in any single item value there. But yeah, he's got a few weapons here and there. So he approaches you guys as you get closer. Oh, hello there. My name's Calder. Can I help you with something?
Thank you, Calder. I'd like a longbow or a short bow and 20 arrows if you have them.
Okay, 20 arrows. So which was it, the longbow or the short bow?
What do you have? Whichever one is the most serviceable.
That depends on you. How good are you at bows?
Not as good as our archer over here, but good enough.
May I ask what you're trying to target?
Game.
Oh, well, in that case, definitely the longbow.
Let me see what you have.
Okay, I'm trying to find out where the weapons are. 146. I'm opening up the player's handbook here. So he shows you kind of not new, a little bit used longbow. How much would it cost? Maybe I should do a quick Google search for the price here. D&D longbow price. So yeah, he offers you one. So you inspect it. What do you think about it?
What do you want me to roll?
What do you want to do?
I want to appraise the longbow to see what sort of shape it's in and whether it's likely to be a good weapon.
Okay.
And equal to the purpose that I want it.
Okay.
What do you want? An insight check or an investigation check?
Let's do insight.
Insight.
Yeah.
Insight, not investigation.
Okay, let's do investigation then.
Wait, I think it is insight, because are you trying to remember something?
No, I'm not trying to remember something. I'm looking at this longbow, seeing how its condition is, and just looking at it like, how badly is it in good shape? Is it in bad shape? Does it look?
That would be insight, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if you have any knowledge.
I was thinking my first thing would be insight, but it's
insight,
not. Okay. It's not too important because you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all good.
I just rolled. I've got. Can you see? I just rolled this one. It's a 19. Plus 2.
Could you zoom in onto that? I'm not sure. No, I'm just joking. I totally trust you. There's an honor system. Don't worry. Okay, so he hands you over the bow, and you definitely know that it's not brand new. It's got a few nicks here and there, and he says, 50 gold pieces. And you notice that he's not trying to, try to jip you off or anything. But honestly, he thinks that it's worth that much, even though it is a bit used.
I turn over to
Lavernius.
What's her name? That's not great. No, only 50 coin. Yeah, Rastlazar.
Lavernius, what do you think about this? You're the expert archer. What would you think?
Yeah, that bow is not in pristine condition. I wouldn't pay 50 gold pieces for that.
What would you appraise it at?
Scale of 1 to 10?
Not scale it. Well, scale of 1 to 10, and what value would you assign to it?
I'd say half.
25.
Yes, 25.
Scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? Scale of 1 to 10. And I'm not looking for pristine condition, I'm looking for how likely is it to hold up and be serviceable.
Give it give it about 3 months of regular use, and it'll break.
3 months. Only 3
Yeah.
months. Okay.
Okay, so after you confer with him, what do you think?
25 gold.
Hey, are you trying to pull a fast one on me? What's going on?
Okay, I may have fucked up.
I'm not trying to.
Give me that back.
40 gold, 40 gold, 40 gold. I pitch in and shout, 40 gold, mister.
Okay, 40 gold, that's more reasonable. 25, what are you thinking?
You're hearing my unapologetic professional opinion.
All right, well, 40 gold it stands. What else do you need?
I'll take it. And 20 arrows. Please.
All right. I'll throw in the arrows for free as long as you don't try to swindle me anymore.
I won't try to swindle you. We're not trying to.
I think I might need 20 arrows too, because, I'm going to be shooting a lot.
Okay, so he looks at you suspiciously, goes into the back behind the counter, and pulls out 20 arrows, but they're obviously a lot more older looking than the ones he gave Brian's character at first. And he begrudgingly hands them over.
Here, may you make good use of these. 25
Oh.
gold.
Okay, sure. Okay, sure.
Excuse me, wonderful sir.
Oh, finally someone who speaks reason.
I know. They're just such short demand these days. I am looking for a staff. I would prefer it to be made from wood, but I understand that times are hard. What can you do for me?
So you prefer wood, but if we don't have wood, you're going to be okay with that?
I mean, I understand that you are a professional and that you can make things happen. I'm sure you have something back there, right? Come on.
Let me see
I believe in you.
Let me see what I got. So remember, his place doesn't have anything like over 45 gold pieces, really, right? So he's not packing anything magical or anything like that.
That's fine.
He comes back, and he comes with like two staves. One is a shepherd's staff, which is like curved, and another one which looks a little bit more intricately, ornately carved. Seems like it could be of elven quality, but it is definitely wood.
Can I take a insight roll on the elven wood staff?
Sure.
Would that be rolling a d20?
Yes, please. Plus
Okay,
any
yeah.
bonuses you have.
Yeah. So I got a 17, and I have an insight bonus of +6.
Okay. So he says,
It seems like a really good fit on you. Normally I charge you maybe 5 gold, but for you, how about 3?
You know,
I go by and whisper, and I think that staff isn't worth 3 gold.
please be quiet. I am working.
just giving you my professional opinion. Unadulterated question.
You're truly saving someone's life today. Thank you so much. Thank you for your help.
Okay.
This will protect me on the very hard road ahead of me. Thank you.
Well,
And yeah, I will take that.
okay.
good luck on your travels.
Okay. Are you guys, are you done at that shop?
If we're going hunting, we're going to need some bait. You got anything like that?
Bait. I mean, have you been to the tavern? Do you see the squirrels that they offer?
They offer... Oh, okay. Good idea. I'm going to mosey on over there.
Sorry,
Well,
I wish I could be more help.
When I was a kid, we used to hunt squirrels when we were young. I can do that for you for free.
Yeah, that's a good idea. How about the bird as bait?
Very good idea. Here's the thing. You're not exactly going to... How are you planning on baiting deer or moose or wild pigs? They eat plants. You can't exactly put a dead squirrel out there and expect them to come to eat that. They just don't.
That's a great idea. We need plant bait. We don't need to buy it. We're surrounded by it.
I can grow literally anything we need. I've got us.
All right.
Nice.
I'm gonna grab a couple squirrels anyway.
Okay. That'll be 3 copper each.
They're super cheap, right?
Go.
Okay. All right. Well, it seems like you guys are all set. Do you have any other questions before you leave Parnast for your journey?
No, I'm ready to go.
We're good.
Ever heard of that story in the forest that people are disappearing? Is that all hogwash, or do you know something else about it?
Oh, that old wives' tale? My mother
Yeah.
used to tell me that so that I would be afraid to leave the city limits.
What are the details of that story?
Well, they say that going into those parts, it's like you can't see yourself. You get lost and you never find your way back.
Okay, that's it.
That's all I know.
Okay.
You know that sure sounds very scary. It must keep you awake at night. I have some great little tinctures I've made up, and I'd be so happy to help you out with that for, like 3 gold.
What are in these tinctures? And actually, I don't really deal with consumables that I have never tried myself. You might actually want to go down to the herbalist/alchemist. Scylla runs that shop over there. You might actually want to try his wake-up sauce. Sounds like it might be up your alley.
Yeah, I'm not so worried about waking up. That's not really my thing. But I was just worried about you if you're not sleeping at night because of all the scary stories.
Well, look at me. I'm a full-grown half-elf. I'm not a child anymore.
Yeah,
halfling. Sorry,
sometimes,
halfling.
though, right?
Sorry. Yeah.
Thank you for listening.
Halfling. Oh.
Thanks for the offer, but no, I'm good. I'm good.
All right, thank you so much for the staff. That's just wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a good fit for you. Have a good one.
If I could pick some mushrooms from the tavern as well, that would be great.
Okay. You wanted some mushrooms?
No, I mean not narcotic mushrooms.
Yeah.
Got you covered on that if you want.
Some big mushrooms. The more pungent, the better.
Let me see what I got back here. Yeah, I can smell them from here. Here's some that have been a bit too old. Did you want these?
Yeah, perfect.
Here's a handful. Take them.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Well,
Nice. Okay.
I look at my worn out arrows and I go like, steal. It's a steal.
Okay, so you guys have kind of got your full load that you can get there. Are you already heading over to the herbalist alchemist?
I would say
Yes.
so.
Okay. So this is run by Silas? I don't know how to pronounce that. Silas. And he's an old man sitting in front of his shop, actually, like on a wooden chair there, and he's kind of just staring out in front. So as you approach him, he kind of just looks at you and says, "Hello, can I help you?" Oh, he's an elderly human man, by the way. "Hello, can I help you?"
Who wanted to come here?
Yes. What do you have in stock for bolstering one's constitution going out into the woods?
Or recovering from injuries, like bleeding wounds.
Okay, well, I've got just the thing. Well, we've got potions of healing, and we've got perfume, if that's your Someone smells like they could use some perfume. And we have some poison. Oh wait, you didn't want poison. You wanted something against poison. Yes, my wake-up sauce. That's what you're after.
Well, here's the thing. Sorry, what's your name?
My name's Silas.
Oh, so, of course. I'm so sorry, Silas. Please forgive me.
That's okay.
Here's the thing, Silas. I am a cultivator of fine herbs. I grow the most wonderful herbs, all homegrown. It's all organic. And, whatever you need to just take your mind off things for a while, I've got it. So I was wondering if perhaps you needed any of those to bolster up your own shop and how much you might be willing to pay for that.
Tell me, what's in your special tinctures?
Well, here's the thing. They tend to be like one item. So I grow these amazing mushrooms and they're just gonna, take you somewhere else. And I have these great herbs, straight from my own garden. What would you pay for those things?
Well, I don't have much extra in my coffers right now, but I do have this mysterious blue liquid that might be your fancy. They're usually worth 20 gold pieces for one. How about a trade?
Yeah, when you're saying mysterious blue liquid, what kind of blue liquid are we talking about?
He's talking about Gatorade.
Is it Gatorade? Is it like blueberry flavored Gatorade?
Well, have a sniff yourself. And he kind of gestures to you to take it, and you open it up and have a whiff, and it smells of honeysuckle flowers.
And what's this going to do for me, Silas?
Well, if I knew, I wouldn't call it a mysterious blue liquid, would I? All I know is I charge 20 gold for one. That should be good enough, right?
That's not worth 20 gold.
I'll take it, and I'll give you some of my wonderful mushrooms for that.
Okay, tell you what. I have 2 left on my shelves. You give me 2 of your tinctures, and we'll call it even.
Oh, fantastic, Silas! You're just great. I got these mysterious blue soup.
I'm always looking for something to pick me up.
You know what? We all need that, and also if you need to sleep, it's also really good for that.
Are you interested in my wake-up sauce? It's a home recipe.
I'm really not, Silas, but thank you.
But I heard whispers that you're heading out into the outside of this town.
Sure, Silas, sure.
Heading outside.
Anything.
I'll take the blue one. I'll take the wake-up sauce, okay?
All right, that's 10 gold.
No. We're trading. We're trading, Silas.
No, it was 2 blue for 2 mushroom tinctures and a wake-up sauce for 10 gold.
Silas, I'm a cleric. I don't need your shit. Goodbye. You lost.
Okay, it's your loss, but I thought you were looking for something to neutralize the effects of intoxication for 24 hours, but maybe I was wrong.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Okay.
I'm over it.
All right. Well, thanks for the mushrooms.
I took those back, Silas.
Healing.
The trade is off.
All right. Oh, the trade is totally off now. Okay.
Yeah,
Wait.
I'm done.
You can't trade the dust anymore?
No more mysterious blue liquids.
No.
I'm over it.
Deal's off.
Deal's off.
How about those potions of healing?
Mira's just walked outside. She's done.
Oh, yes. I have one left. 50 gold.
50 gold. Here you go. We have 1 potion of healing.
Pleasure doing business with you, straight sir.
Silas, I've heard of a wives' tale about the forest and people disappearing. Do you know anything about that?
All I know is that from the people I heard who went out and ventured, I never heard of them again.
Okay. No history or anything?
It seems like their history with me has stopped since that day they left.
Oh boy.
Well,
Okay.
obviously.
I've
But
never
do you-
seen them again.
Do you know of anybody who has gone out and come back that you could direct us to speak about it?
I'm sorry, but I have no one that I know that you speak of. Most of us
Okay.
just tend to stay quiet here in the city. Silence.
Okay. Well, thanks for nothing, Silas. And I move outside too.
Okay.
All right, we get this show on the road.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have a wagon?
Did you have a wagon from... one of them broke, right?
I mean, I think we had a wagon that it came in on, but I don't know if it's still
So
around.
we
That was the one that the
venture on
statue was on, right? Yeah, I don't think it was your wagon. He was like part of the convoy that you were supposed to protect. So unfortunately, I don't think it's yours.
We can ask the boy, the 19-year-old boy, for a wagon.
Well, speaking of the boy, as you guys are maybe like heading out from that store, it seems like this young boy and his father are just heading outside of that tavern that you're in, and he says, "Hold on, wait! I heard that I was supposed to be representing our village. Wait, are you the adventurers that are going to go on the hunt?"
No.
Yes, we are, Junior.
No.
You
You're lucky.
Be a good lad and fetch a wagon for us, will you?
Fetch a wagon? What are you...
It's for the adventure, son. Lives are at stake.
Unfortunately, I don't have possession of a wagon, and neither does my father.
All right, looks like we're walking then.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
Wait a second. How are we supposed to carry back 3 kills? This could be heavy. We
Exactly.
might
We need horses.
We need to find a wagon.
Okay, and then he's kind of a smart little younger boy, and he looks at the 3 adventurers from the last sessions, and he looks at some of your wares, and he's like, "Hey, aren't those 2 magical bags? I've seen someone coming on town with one of those. Those can hold a lot." Remember the bag of holding that you had for the
Who's carrying it?
You guys brought the head of the beast you slayed with them.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah.
That's right.
Oh.
Who has the bag? I don't think I have it.
Child, are you implying that they are carrying a wagon in that bag?
Come on, I'm young, but I'm not stupid. How can a wagon fit in there?
It's a bag of holding. I don't know. It's magic.
I don't know how big it gets. Just it holds a lot.
I'm no magic scientist.
That's for sure.
Magic, son.
I don't know that a bag of holding is going to hold 3 the carcasses of 3 kills.
Why don't you just cut them up?
Yeah, but even if we do cut them up, you still have X number of pounds of meat from a
And
kill.
you have to go through bones. What's her name, boy?
My name is. Hold on. My name is. My name is what? My name is Chicka Chicka Slim Shady. No.
Shady. I'm gonna call him Shady now.
My name's Wallace. Wallace
Well,
Mashady.
Wallace for Shady.
At least.
Yeah. My name's Wallace. What are your guys' names?
I'm Tucker.
That's the bar.
Tucker, nice to meet you. Razlagar?
Mira.
Mira?
Mira.
Okay.
Van.
Van, that's a cool name. I like it.
We could use that right now.
What is a
A
van?
van.
You have one.
Like a caravan? I'm sorry, and I didn't catch your name. You seem to be a bit, Is everything okay with your eye?
You mean aside from the fact that it's missing? I'm
Uh,
gonna go I want to find this guy who sent us on this quest and see if we can get a wagon or a couple of horses.
Good
Okay.
idea.
All right. So you're heading back into the tavern?
Still haven't told us your name, sir.
Oh, my name's Wallace. Wallace McShady.
Wallace. Not Wallace. Turtle
You're
character.
Oh,
I already left to the tavern.
That's social
Yes.
distancing right there. Okay. All right. So you're back in the tavern and you try to find Ragnar and you see him kind of like running around with like a chicken got his head cut off.
Need some means of transportation to get these games back, these animals back. You got something we can use?
I'm sorry. I don't have much to spare right now.
Wagon.
So you expect us to foot the bill for new horses just so we can get this game back to you? What's your plan?
I have some rope. Maybe you can drag it back.
You want us to drag 3 giant animals through the woods?
You want to eat an animal that's been dragged through the woods?
Well, wait a minute. Aren't you guys, like, really strong adventurers? Can't you just, like, put it on your shoulders and bring it back?
We're not miracle workers.
You have
We
a
can
word
take
to
it.
the stable boy. Let us borrow a couple of horses. We'll bring them back in fine condition, and you'll have your 3 animals. End the story.
All right.
Look at me. Do you really, really think I'm going to be packing home an entire beast on my shoulders? I'm not.
All right. You've convinced me.
Do you want rabbits or do you want some wild boars or bears? We can bring you back 3 rabbits.
No. You've made your point clear.
Horses.
Okay. Wallace, tell your father Gundolin to give them some ways to get the meat back.
2 horses.
All right. Do as he said. And Gundolin kind of shakes. Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'll follow him at the table.
All right. So Gunlin kind of gestures to you guys to go to the stables with him, and he's going to secure you a couple horses.
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent.
Nice.
I picked the 2 strongest horses. The strongest looking horse.
Okay. Sounds good.
Right.
All right. How about this? This is not a bad time to take a very short, maybe like quick 2 or 3 minute break, and then we'll come to the next part of the adventure. How about that, guys?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So let's reconvene in about 5 minutes or so.
Cool.
Okay.
Are we ending the call or are we leaving it going?
How about we end the call so I can figure out if we can get this like properly on live. So I'll message when I'm ready to restart.
Okay. Sounds good. All
Okay.
Okay, awesome guys. Thank you so much.
right. See you guys in 5.
Yeah, see you soon.
Yeah.
Bye. Oh, now I think I figured it out. This must be it. Hold on, let me see. That was it. Hold on. Oh, Sonia, you're playing D3 Barb. Nice. Hold on. Brian. Hey, Brian.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Okay, so I have you on Skype. What I'm trying to do is to make sure that this can out to the stream.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna. Just give me a second.
I
here.
don't have video with you, only audio. I only see me.
Okay, hold on. How about now? Do you see me now?
Now I see you.
Okay. So what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna. man, where is it? Yeah. I see what they're trying to do now. Okay, hold on. Like, this is some pretty cool software, but I'm still getting used to it, so...
Okay.
Let's see... Skype, if that will get us there. I'm not sure. Where was it? Skype. It was NDI.
I don't know.
Ah, that's cool. You can see my face and you can see the map now.
Yes, I can. That is quite cool.
That is pretty cool. But there was... Copy. I see what that does. Okay. Now I see only you. It's hard juggling a whole bunch of things at the same time, you know.
Yes, it is.
I'm doing my best. I hope you guys are having
I'm
fun.
enjoying it.
Yeah? That's cool.
I think we should probably move along the
action.
in town a little bit more, like push people. Okay, it's time to get out into the countryside.
Yeah, well, that's the next bit. We're gonna head out. So,
Good.
I'll put NDI out. It just... Where is it? Okay, anyways, you can relax. I'm just really just trying to figure this out here.
All right, I've got those little black flies. They've come into the house.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm 9 stories up, and like I had one bit of fruit, and here they are.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yep.
NDI.
And I have to get those frickin' traps again.
Okay, I'm gonna stop this call. Let me figure it out again. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
I'm here if you need me.
Will do. Cheers. Thanks.
Yep.
I wonder if this will work. Let's try this now. Okay, guys, we'll be back. I'm just gonna get a drink. Hi, Mahmood. It's my first time streaming, so I'm figuring it out. Yeah, the iPad should still be there. There it is. Let's see how the audio is doing. Just... Yeah, no, I think it's doing fine. Hello and hello.
Hello.
Okay, so I'm checking my stream here. I see Jono in my bottom left corner here. It's probably going to come up on the Facebook stream in a second. I'm going to add...
Oh, it's me. Hi.
How many people can I add here? 1, 2, 3,
It's really
4.
weird seeing two of my face.
I see 4 people there. Is that everybody? Jono, and you're kind of like the main main camera guy there right now. 4.
There's Ken.
Now Kenji's the main.
You have it on speaker view?
No, so it's not in Skype itself. It's in the streaming software. Which is all good. Kenji can be the main man for now. Hold on. If I put my camera up there. Oh, cool. But Kenji is the main guy. Cool.
Oh.
It's a lot of responsibility, Kenji.
Now Sean's the main guy.
It just changes for everyone.
Let's play
Might be rotating.
musical chairs. Now it's Brian's turn. I'll get it right, guys. Who's gonna be in the hot seat? Oh, okay, Fiona, it's your turn to shine. Oh, sorry, cut you off prematurely.
No, I just started to dance too.
Sorry, I'll come back to you after you take some of those herbs. Okay, I think we're good. And now, once I press the button, then someone else is gonna be the main. No, this is good. This is good. I think. I see Fiona dancing there and just practicing. Okay, on my screen, if you're on the Facebook, yeah, if you're on the Facebook Live, you can see all 5 of you guys in the bottom left corner, and I'm like kind of the main face there. And yeah,
Oh, yeah, I see.
yeah.
I see myself facing down because I'm looking at another screen.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome to streaming. All right.
Yes.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. I
More
know
like
that.
screaming.
Right. I know that was kind of like a bit lengthy, but we're gonna get into the action now. Okay.
All right, let's get out of town.
Yep.
Go shoot some animals.
Okay. Just time wise, it's about
Marching down the hill.
2:30 now. So I think we're gonna go for maybe another max 2 hours, if that's okay with you guys. Taking a break when needed. Okay, guys. So. The hunt begins. You spent kind of most of the morning getting settled, getting your items about you, and getting the 2 horses secured. Okay, and you are entering the wood, Weathercoat Wood. It's about about a half day's travel from Parnast. Okay, and that half day travel on your horses and walking it there passes uneventfully. Let me read a little bit for you as background. Entering the wood, the age of the trees is overwhelmingly apparent. The boughs begin high overhead, and the ground is covered with a carpet of green and purple mosses. There is very little undergrowth. A beautiful blue mist hangs heavy in the air. Occasionally, the branches yield to allow streams of sunlight to reach the floor, creating a dramatic display. Birds and butterflies flutter about, and there is plenty of small forest creatures, but nothing worth an arrow. All right. Does that give you a little bit of exposition about the woods there?
Yeah.
Mira is very at home here. Very
Nice.
happy.
As you should be.
So
yes.
what should we start?
Well, you're heading right into the woods. Where do you guys want to go?
Let's start looking for game trails. Look around for some.
Yeah, let's
deer
try some.
tracks.
Yeah, I'd like to try my survival skills to see if I can find some activity of larger animals.
Sounds.
Who is proficient in survival?
Me.
I am.
So I didn't hear what you said, sorry.
Who? Jono? You couldn't hear what Jono said?
Yeah, I didn't hear what John said.
Oh, I'd like to start looking for signs of activity of larger animals.
Okay,
And
Jono.
find- To set the bait.
Excellent. Could you do a nature check, maybe? I think that would. Nature.
Could I use survival?
Oh, I'm sorry. Survival. Yes.
All right, here goes. Okay. It's a bad roll, but the total is 13.
Okay, so you do see tracks here and there of smaller animals and the occasional medium-sized game footprint, but nothing that leads to anything kind of clear. Everything seems to be clopped on top of each other.
I want to fly up, so he'll take the low road, I'll take the high road, and I want to see if there's any activities on high ground.
Okay,
So I'm going to roll.
okay.
So I can roll for that?
Sure, let's do what was it? Yeah, let's do athletics check, maybe. So just to let you know, there is this kind of like blue mist kind of encompassing the woods. So that's the kind of thing you're looking at right now.
Oh, okay. Athletics, well, that's 1, so I got a 12.
Okay, so you're able to fly straight up, and unfortunately, this kind of blue mist kind of hangs in the canopy area, and you're not really able to see any details in the ground from the air.
Oh.
Okay.
I whisper, "Damn you, Mother Nature." I fly back down.
Can I also do a check? So would that be nature or insight is better?
I think for you it'd be nature since of your background. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. I'm going to say my nature check is actually weirdly not that good.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's fine, though. Oh, it's shit. I got a 6.
Okay.
I noticed there's trees around me. Did you guys know that?
Yeah, you're like, wow, look at all the cool green and flora.
Look at the leaves, you guys. They're so beautiful.
What does it mean?
That tree is huge, you guys. Look at that big tree.
Right.
You all know we're all gonna die, right?
Why is this
Shit.
mist? I'd like to investigate this mist more closely. Well, I've never seen blue mist.
Okay, so while you guys are investigating, you're like kind of walking through the woods in this kind of haphazardly way, trying to track and make sense of it all and try to find this game. Okay, can everyone roll a DC Constitution check?
Save or check?
Sorry, save. Saving throw. That's it.
15.
Okay.
17.
Oh.
Is it a check or a
11.
save? Sorry.
So just it's a saving throw, so you're trying to roll high.
Yeah, so I got a 20 with my Constitution bonus.
Excellent. What was yours,
7.
Kenji?
11.
Okay, all right. So everybody except for Sean's character, Vanril, you guys are doing fine, but Vanril, you're starting to feel a little fatigued. It might be, the area here. It might be that the air is kind of thick with this mist. Everyone else seems to be doing fine, so it's only affecting you. Okay. All right. So, okay, Brian, can you do a perception check?
Yes. Another 15.
Okay, great. So, Ryan, as you kind of, I guess do you have your any weapon drawn just in case?
I would have the longbow drawn.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why you got it right. Okay, so Brian just happens to see on the ground as he's walking forth some signs of larger game. And Brian, as you look up through the mist that seems to be clearing, you spy a stag directly in your path. It has not seen you yet.
I shoot the stag.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Admire its beauty.
Murder.
That's a good plan. Okay, so the stag, just to let you know, is about 40 feet away from you. In meters, how much is that? That's like 12 billion Canadian meters. No, I have no idea.
40. Hold on. About 12, 13 meters.
Okay, so it's quite far away from you. And do you let anybody else know? You're the only one who sees it right now.
I whisper, I see a stag, and I draw and I shoot.
Okay, so you're gonna shoot before anyone has a chance to react.
Yes, I'm just going to shoot it.
Okay, all right. So you're pulling the drawstring, and just about before you let it fly, you hear a tiny voice saying,
Hey, just what do you think you're doing? Stop that immediately! You can't be here.
And you turn to the periphery and looking where the voice is, but you see nothing, Brian. You look back to the stag and you see that it's whipped its head up, it's noticed you, and it begins to flee.
I shoot.
Okay, can you roll?
Natural 20. Not kidding.
Nice.
Red die. You see it? Nat 20.
I want to zoomed in with like high contrast HDR, please. No. Right. Okay, so wow, your bow was better than what Lavernius Tucker put it for. Maybe it's just your skill, but your arrow flew true, and you pierced this stag as it was going away, like square in the main chest compartment. It's on the ground.
What I hit this compartment if it's running away?
Like maybe in the back.
Yeah, I would say maybe the back of the neck, like here.
Okay.
As it's bounding, I got it in the spine. Sure.
Let's say that.
Okay.
I turn back to the other group and I shout, I taught him that.
It's all my doing.
I'm still admiring the trees. I'm still talking to the trees.
Okay. All right. So you've definitely hit the stag. Okay. And suddenly that voice that you heard, this little tiny regal-looking glowing humanoid with dragonfly-like wings appear in front of you, and as the stag falls wounded, you hear this voice saying,
"Fools! What have you done? Oh my...
and he looks to the stag, and you've kind of really injured this guy pretty bad, but he still lives. It's still alive somehow.
We need to finish the job.
Okay.
Can we hear all of this? Can we see it now?
I don't know who or what you are.
Yeah.
But we are hunting. There is a village not far from here that is beginning to starve. So we are hunting some game for them to eat. I'm sorry if that offends you. We're prepared to trade in some way if need be. But we are here to feed a town. We are here to feed hungry.
Okay. And
hungry hippos.
Right. And the rest of you can see this figure kind of hovering in front of Brian now. And he says,
Well, you are fortunate that he lives. I am Prince Thornatius, and you are trespassing in my home, and that is my friend. Perhaps I should have Twig squash this one as recompense. And out of the side, there's this, what is it, like this living tree. It comes out of hiding, and it picks up the young boy, Wallace, in one of his branches.
Oh, I didn't even notice he was here.
Yeah. Oh,
I forgot about Wallace.
Oh yeah, Wallace is still with you guys, by the way.
I totally forgot about him.
Right. And it picks up Wallace in his kind of branch, kind of squeezing on his torso, and lifts him up into the sky.
Put him down. He's not the one
commune
who
with
fired
nature?
the shot. I am. You said that you were.
Can I talk to the tree man?
Okay. So hold on, while Brian is saying that, he rebukes by saying,
What have you to say for yourselves? I hope you have the means to heal the damage you have caused.
And then your character, Fiona, sorry, what was it? Mira.
Mira, yeah.
You try to get in there.
Okay, so we all need to calm down because, of course, this was a huge misunderstanding. We didn't know we were hurting your friend. We were just trying to help our friends. So, poor little Wallace, he has a girlfriend back home. He's about to get married. He's getting married tomorrow. You're going to kill him the day before his wedding?
Okay, so he can... He obviously, responds to you quite nicely. By the way, because of your background with nature, you do kind of have advantage when speaking with him. You realize he's a sprite,
Okay.
and he's actually is nobility. He said he was Prince Thornatius.
Right. Thornatius?
Thornatius D. Yeah, right.
Thornatius tree.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways. So he does listen to you, and he says,
Well, I didn't know that your friend there is going to get married. Of course, that is
Yes.
a sight for celebration. But why did you harm my friend? Look at him; he's out there bleeding.
We just explained. We were hunting. We were hunting to feed a poor town.
Well, we're hunting for Wallace's wedding tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
we're such a poor town.
yeah, they're so poor, and Wallace, he has no money. You know, he just wants to get married, and he just wants his new wife to eat. That's all he wants.
You have all these resources.
What was that, Jono? I didn't hear that. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, he thinks about it, and he says,
Well, obviously, you have leapt before you looked. Can't you see that you are trespassing? This is not allowed in our forest. I need you to leave Weathercoat Woods without delay, and you cannot slay anything else within its borders.
Oh, I
Here's
have a proper. Oh, go ahead, by all means.
Here's the thing. We made an agreement and we got paid, and I really want to keep that money. So if we could just kill like 3 of your friends.
"Okay, wow, what a
You
negotiation."
say that with such glee.
Okay, Mira, your character, could you roll a charisma or persuasion check? But you're gonna roll it at a disadvantage, which means you're gonna roll 2d20, and you're gonna take the lower of the two because you guys you harmed the stag.
Also staggered.
Persuasion or charisma, right?
Could I chime in and help with this negotiation?
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Before you roll, Jono, what do you want to say?
I say, how about we cut a deal? I can heal your friend if you can guide us somewhere where we could hunt some animals that aren't your friends.
I don't like your tone of voice, mister, but I am interested in this deal you talk about. What type of deal?
Well, like I say, I can heal your friend over there. If you just show us somewhere we can hunt animals that aren't your best friends.
And what proof do you have of your healing abilities?
Well, I can
Why don't
cast
you
a little.
that stag and you'll see.
I just cast a little light cantrip and make my hands glow.
Okay.
Oh, impressive. I've seen your type of healing before. Yes. Let me see.
So, Leo, I have my answer back. So
Yep.
I actually rolled a nat 20 and a 19 with a +1 charisma. So my new dice that just arrived this morning are.
They're fine.
Yeah.
They're a little weighted more at the bottom there. No. Okay, great.
I did buy the ones that were.
All right. While he's talking to Jono's character, he comes back to you and says, "All right, you've convinced me. You've done enough harm here in these woods, but I cannot bear my friend to take more punishment or pain. So, I will tell you of another place that you can continue your hunt.
Oh, thank you so much.
But
they're anxious.
Your word is your word. After you finish with the hunt, or even before, whenever, I need to make sure that my friend is back and fully healed."
Yeah, we can work on that. We can work on that.
All right, I'll walk over to the stag and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. And your ability is definitely let the stag look like he can get back up on his feet. The bleeding's almost subsided, and he's impressed. He's quite impressed. And he says, "You are a man or a turtle of your word." And he says, "Now it's our end of the bargain." So he says that there is another area called the Lonely Moor. And he says, "You may find game just south of here on the Black Road into the Lonely Moor, but I can offer you no more guidance. It does take about 4 hours travel to reach the southern border of the wood."
I want to
I'm-
roll to see if he's lying.
Okay, can you roll a perception?
Is it perception or would that be insight?
Let's do insight now.
Insight.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got 12 total.
Okay. You should just tell by the way he holds himself and the way he speaks that he is a person of his word, of his title, worthy of nobility. So you don't sense any deception.
You know, Thernacious, I love a good walk, and your forest is beautiful, so I'm happy to take a little stroll through it.
Well, allow me and my brethren to accompany you then to the edge of the forest so that you may traverse unharmed and free of any other pains.
Bodacious, you are looking bodacious.
Little wings.
Okay, and he looks at you and it's like,
Your kind is welcome in our woods anytime.
What do you mean? You're kind.
I mean, the birds and the bees, right?
Sure, whatever.
all right.
Let's find out if it actually
I will
works right
extend
now.
to you my apologies for injuring your friend. I did not know that these woods were indeed the property or the realm of yourself.
Okay.
Well, thank you for healing my friend, so no harm, no foul, eh?
Okay.
And you know, Wallace, and I'm elbowing Wallace right now. Wallace is so excited to get married tomorrow. Thank you. I'm just elbowing Wallace.
And he's like,
Oh, yeah. My marriage, thanks. Yeah, thank you.
okay. So they accompany you out of the woods, and actually one of their party members, Blasios, he is loyal to Prince Thernacious, says,
Oh, did you say wedding? I think I can actually be of help. If you let me join you, I have a lot of ideas that I could help out with the festivities.
he's a
You're hired.
okay. He's a satire.
A satyr.
Satyr?
Satyr, yeah.
Is that how you
Satyr.
pronounce it? Satyr? Darth Satyr. So he wants to join you and be part of the planning for the festivities.
If you don't mind.
Awesome.
All right.
Have you ever been to the tropics before?
I sure hope Wallace is ready to get married tomorrow.
That's right. You.
This is no ordinary wedding.
You already have your preparations in place, do you not?
So, I couldn't hear the first part there, Brian. What did you say? Wallace? You're saying no?
Wallace, I do believe you already have the preparations you needed in place, correct?
Yeah. Right. We just need that game to
Just the game.
yeah.
Just the game for the village. Just the game for your wedding tomorrow, and a little bit more to see the village through until tides turn
Winter.
in favor.
Yeah, that's the plan. Exactly.
Okay, so you guys.
What's the satyr's name again?
Blasios.
Blasios.
Blasios. Okay.
Blasios, I think we are grateful for your offer, but I'm afraid we already have the necessary plans in place, and it would require a good deal of alteration.
Hold on. I think we have something here. This is a satyr. They're known for crashing for making the most epic of parties.
Yes, but
Isn't that right? Turn to Blasios.
That's right. We love parties. We live to serve.
Well,
Yes.
Blasios, this isn't any normal party. Have you ever been to the tropics before?
I don't know of these tropics that you're talking about.
Like near the ocean, an island.
Maybe my faraway ancestors had. I haven't been there personally. I've just been raised in the forest.
That's not good. That doesn't sound good because this is a luau, you know, tiki torches and some
Oh,
wedding.
I know what you're talking about. We often have bonfires. Not bonfires. They wouldn't burn the forest. We often have parties with the naturally rolled herbs that we ferment.
Is that the type of party you're talking about?
Okay.
No, it most certainly is not.
Blasius, you sound like my kind of dude.
And wine, lots of wine. Wine really helps people relax.
Okay,
Actually,
hear him out. I do think partying with Blasius would be amazing.
Pineapple
he can help.
is
He can
a
help
very
make
focused...
a game to serve with the game.
You know, that is true, and kind of whispering to everyone else, he is half beast.
Yes,
doesn't work
game
out.
with the game. Yes, play on words. I like it. Yes, let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are on the edge of the forest, and you're on the Black Road, going south towards the Lonely Moor. Woo! You guys got kind of lucky there. Nice job.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
now we added our party up with an additional one, right? So it's both Wallish and Blasios.
yes, that's right. You got a plus
Okay.
+1 and +1. Okay, you guys are now making your way towards the Black Road. It's about a 4-hour trek. And let me give you a little bit of background here. The once numerous tribes of bugbears and gnolls that reside here now have united under the banner of an Etin named Chief Grolm. And Blasios is telling you that information as you're walking there, telling him stories like, oh yeah, I heard of these Ettins and bugbears, and yeah, they're like, and he's giving you all this information as he's quite blabbery. Okay, you're on the edge of the moor. What you see is it's quite flat with frequent scrub brush, some boggy pools. However, there are some solid patches to provide a dry path for you to walk through. There's a fog that lingers over the moor throughout the day, and it reduces your visibility to about 30 feet.
Is it regular fog or is it the blue fog like we saw in the woods?
It looks more like regular fog. It's not tinged blue. Heavy clouds are hiding the morning sun in this area. The air is still and humid. Occasional light drops come from the clouds, and they threaten to increase to a drizzle. The bogs are a contrast to the sweet aromas of the Weathercoat forest. The mud and stagnant pools create a putrid odor. And the air is heavy in silence, and most sounds don't travel far before becoming nothing. There is a drone of buzzing insects that drowns out the rest of the noise. Okay, so you guys are going into the moor.
Yes.
Okay, you guys are back on the hunt?
Yes, let's start looking for game trails and animal footprints.
Okay.
I'd like to try again if I can, and I'll ask Lavernius if he can help me by flying up a bit higher.
Is there no mist? Is there no blue mist this time?
It's a fog. It's a thick.
I don't think I can see anything if I fly up with this fog.
Okay, I'm just gonna try by myself, see if I can find any animal tracks.
Okay.
Well, why don't Lavernius
Can I also roll?
found?
Let's let Jono roll first.
Okay, here goes. Oh, it's exactly the same.
What did you get?
13.
13. Okay. All right. So this time, Jono, as you're going through the dry patches in the moor, you come up against a giant boar and another small group of boars rooting around this lone tree, and they're eating scrub brush and roots. Can you also roll a dexterity or stealth check, please?
All right, I'm not good at that. 15.
Oh, okay. Normally you're not good at that, but maybe you're well adjusted to this type of terrain. Your feet don't seem to be making a lot of clomping sounds, and they don't see you yet. They haven't noticed you approaching.
Okay, I silently signal to the archer, Lavernius, and the rest of the group, and point them out.
Okay, so you're doing you're pointing out.
I knock an arrow into my bow and get ready to shoot.
Yeah, me
Pulling
too.
out my staff.
Okay. All right, so everyone's getting ready to attack. How about you?
Yes.
Yeah, we should do it at the same time.
Yeah, definitely. I would say so.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I agree.
Are we within 80 feet?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Okay, already a guiding bolt.
Short bow.
Okay.
Then short bow.
Okay, so let me quickly just pull up my
Hold on,
stats
guys. I want to cast a spell first. I want to cast Hunter's Mark on the boar.
here. Okay, so there's one giant boar, and I said there's a small group of the other ones, so let's make that. You can only make out 3 or 4, but the mist is kind of... You can't see behind that big tree, but you do hear some rustling behind there. So you can see like maybe 3, maybe 4, but you definitely see the giant boar. So what do you want to target?
I want to target the giant boar with my Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Just refresh my memory again. Does that give you advantage on a...
It gives me an extra 1d6 onto damage to the target.
Okay.
And I can... I have advantage on wisdom and perception and survival checks on tracking it.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, so I guess what... since you're not detected, you guys are getting like a surprise attack, sneak attack, I would say.
Yes.
All right, so and this is at advantage, am I correct?
If we're hidden, I think we have advantage, right?
That's
Yes.
that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Okay, can you guys roll initiative to tell me what?
Oh, initiative. Oh, okay.
I just want to know what order you're in, and let me get my dice.
I'm rolling one more time. 18.
Nice.
9.
Your monster dice. There.
7.
My monster dice.
Oh, what was that, Kenji? Was that 11?
17.
17? Yep. 18, 17.
19.
Wow.
Ooh, 24.
Holy.
Natural 20.
And Jono?
Wow.
Oh wait, hold on. What do I get with my? Hold on.
Dex.
It's plus Dex. Oh, sorry. Then I'm actually 19.
Okay. Sorry, Jono,
Sorry,
I didn't hear your number.
I'm at 12.
12. Okay, so Jono, you're last. Who was 24? Was that Sean?
Yep.
So it's Sean, and sorry, what was Brian's again?
19.
So it's like Sean, Brian, Fiona are tied.
Fiona, what's your dex modifier?
+1. So I rolled 18 with the
I've got a
Dex
plus
plus
3.
1.
And then I think it's Kenji and then Jono.
Yeah.
In that order. Okay, cool. Let me just pull up. I'll make some notes on the side here, as a DM does. Okay, Sean, you're up.
I will knock a short bow against the giant boar, and I have... We'll see if I hit first.
All right.
Ooh, probably no. That would be 9.
You get advantage.
Oh, advantage.
Yep, roll
Second
one more time.
That is a 13.
You hit.
Okay, so 1d6, and then I get sneak attack damage as well.
Mm-hmm.
3 plus 6, 9 plus 4, 13 points.
Nice. Okay, your arrow, what was it, a bow, right? Your arrow flies through,
short bow, yep.
And hits it square in the kind of body area. It kind of shrieks out in pain, like, and it's definitely it looks in the direction where it hits. Yeah, and it's in pain. Definitely. Okay, Brian or Fiona, who wants to go up?
It would be me next because I have the higher dex, so I will shoot the great boar with my longbow.
Okay.
I am not kidding you. I am not kidding you.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled the purple and the red dice. That is a natural 20.
Okay, let's do it. Do the damage.
So that's going to be...
What's with you and your dice rolls now? Awesome, guys.
I know.
Monster dice.
That's going to be 2d8, isn't it? 2d8
Yep.
plus 3.
Yep.
4 is 8 plus 3 is 11 damage.
All right. Shrieking out in pain again from your bow that launches deeper into its flesh. Okay, Fiona, it's your turn.
So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to be checking here. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm suddenly realizing that on my sheet, it doesn't actually look like I have that many attacks.
You have just the staff. Do you have any other spells or
That's what I'm looking at suddenly. So what I'm going to do first, though, is I'm going to cast, what is it called? Spike growth.
Okay.
So I can cast spike growth around the boar, and that means that every time it moves, so it has a 20, is it 20 feet? Yeah, 20-foot radius around the boar, and it's going to take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
Nice.
And it also has reduced movement, I believe.
Okay. So it's like thorns that kind of cage it in.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Sounds good.
Nice one.
All right. So
Okay, and sorry, I have one more thing. That's that's my action. I have a bonus action. Is I'm going to cast Shillelagh. I think it's Shillelagh. Shillelagh onto the wooden staff that I have.
shillelagh. I heard that's a really delicious sauce. No, I'm just joking.
But it's going to change over my my actual strength modifier for attacks over into a spell casting, which is my wisdom, I believe.
Okay. So it changes your wisdom into your strength, basically.
Yeah.
So you get bonuses. Okay. Cool.
So that's it. That's my move done.
All right. So you make this kind of thorny fence around the giant boar, and then kind of boost yourself up. Okay. Awesome. Kenji, you're next.
I'll
Sorry, can I just add in? So sorry, it becomes difficult terrain around the boar for the duration.
Okay.
There we are.
And that affects.
Sorry.
I would assume that affects everyone, right? Like, or is it just?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah. It's like kind of like a thorn wall around it. Yeah. Okay. Like brambles.
I'll try to shoot with my arrow now.
All right.
Okay, that's a 1, but I have advantage.
Okay. Roll again.
I kid you not. It was about to turn 20, and then no, fuck that. 8. So that's 8 plus 8 is 16.
What? 8 plus 8?
16. Yeah, 16.
You don't add the two. You roll the 2 dice, and then you take the best of one of them.
Yeah. I did. So I rolled an 8, and plus 8, it's 16.
Yes, his bonus is plus 8.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I misunderstood. Okay, so you did hit. Sorry. Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right, the
So
hunter's
that
mark.
is a 1d6 and 10 plus 3. 10 plus 6 is 16 damage.
Wow. Okay, you really got it. Okay. It's shrieking out in pain from your arrow. It's got 3 huge arrows, and yours, like, basically got right to his, I guess, the jugular. But he's somehow, like, still managing to stand. Okay? Jono, you're up.
How far away are these boars?
What did I say? About 40 feet? I can't remember.
40 feet?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's say 40 feet.
There's 4 of them together, yeah?
You see the giant boar, and you make out 3/4 of them, and you're not able to see behind the tree, so there could be more.
Okay, I'd like to cast Shatter, and I'd like to channel Divinity to maximize the thunder damage.
Wow. Okay.
So they take 3d8, so that's 24 thunder damage if they fail, or 12 if they succeed, and it's a con save.
Okay.
DC 15.
All right. You're targeting like the group that you can see, yeah?
I want to get as many as I can.
Okay. Yeah.
Hopefully all of them.
Yeah, they're all
It's,
kind of huddled.
It's a 10-foot radius sphere.
10-foot radius. Okay. All right. Let me. Is it Constitution?
Constitution DC 15.
Okay. Okay. The giant boar isn't affected, unfortunately. Now we're looking at the smaller ones.
He takes half damage on a fail, on a success, so he still takes 12
Okay.
points.
All right. So the giant boar is successful, but he still takes 12 damage. Let me just write that down. And then after I roll for them, I'll say what happens. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll call them boar A and boar B. They both failed.
Mm-hmm. So they take 24 points.
Yep. Boar C also failed. And there's one more that you can't see. And board D also failed. So,
wow.
Yep. You have crispy burnt bacon. All of them are dead. They're all dead.
Nice.
You said
Nice.
24 damage for each, right?
If they fail, it's 24. If they succeeded, 12. Yeah.
You smell the lingering after smell of the kind of seared boar. Okay. Nice job. Well done.
Yay!
Okay. Now there is a little bit of rustling from behind the tree, and there seems to be one other boar that kind of like sticks its head around the tree, looks at its comrades, and it tries to flee. Like it knows that.
I shout at it. I shout at it. I said, "You tell them what you saw."
And he looks at you and he's fucking like he's tailing it. He's hightailing it. So yeah, good job there, Jonathan. 4 notches on your belt.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Right.
Like a badass.
Okay, so let me get back to this part. So you guys successfully killed the boars, and one of them ran away. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, we could have killed them all.
Okay. Now
murdered every single one.
It says like mission failed. One of the boars survived.
Okay. Now, as you know, kind of you look at the burnt ashes of these boars. What you didn't notice as there's another hunting party who was also tracking these boars, and they observed you just kind of decimating these boars. So
All around high five.
right. So two Knoll Gnoll, two Knoll scouts have been tracking these boars, and they aren't happy after seeing you kill them. They're using their stealth, and they're going to try to approach you guys by shooting arrows at you. Who was? I guess who would? Sorry, Jono, you're the one who noticed the boars, so I guess you would have been the closest one naturally. Do you think?
Yeah. Sure.
Right. Okay. So these gnolls are going to try to hit you because that's the first thing they saw, and then they also saw you kind of like decimate them. Hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just pull this up here. All right. Okay. So they're going to try to hit you with their longbow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gnoll A. I can tell he already missed. I don't even have to ask your armor class. Okay. And the other one. What's your armor class?
19.
He also barely missed you. But they both miss. Okay, so you guys are in combat with these two gnolls that are about another 40 feet behind the tree. But they noticed you there, and they're trying to shoot at you now. Okay, this is the start of the next round. Let's roll. I guess this is a new encounter, so I guess we have to roll initiative again.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yep.
23.
Okay. Who's up next?
I just rolled and sorry, where's my initiative again?
Where is it? Like
Plus dex.
Oh, yeah, plus dex. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm in a couple drinks. Total was 6, so my dice have just failed me.
okay. Anyone else?
Total 12.
Okay.
21.
21 for Kenji.
Yep.
Jono, that's a big tenor.
10.
Okay. So let me see here. It's Brian on top. So it's. Let me just rewrite this here. Brian, Kenji, Knoll A, and then Sean, Knoll B, and then Jono. Okay. Brian, you're up.
All right. I'll shoot an arrow at whatever knoll that I can see.
Okay. We'll call him Knoll A.
Knoll A is about to get a face full of arrow, I hope.
Oh, no! Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, indeed. 11. You
Okay.
hit.
Okay, you tried to get him, but he was a little bit too far for you. It landed short, unfortunately.
Lavernius, you didn't teach me well enough.
That was on you. Totally on you. That was 100% you. My teaching's never failed.
Okay, Kenji, you're up. Speaking of being on you.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to change the target of Hunter's Mark since the boar is dead.
Mhm.
I can use my bonus action to change the target to one of the gnolls that hasn't been hit yet.
Well, none of them have been hit. So there's a closer one, which is A, and the farther one that is B.
Okay, then I will target the one that. Shit, I'm gonna have to write that down. What was your name again, Brian? Dragstone?
Raslazar. Here, look, Kenji. Look at the screen.
There you go. There you go. Raslazar.
Just call R-A-S. Just call him Ras.
Ras. All right.
I think your
okay.
Tinder was verified with that same piece of paper, right?
Yeah, I'll target the one that Raslazar was trying to hit, and I go like, "This is how you do it."
Okay.
That is again 21.
All right, you definitely hit.
Okay. Um, 9 plus 6. That is 5 damage.
So how much is that?
15.
15. Okay, thanks. All right, you definitely hit him square, and he's still standing, but he's hurt.
Another question.
Yep.
Are the other gnolls like beside him, like 5 feet from him?
So there's 2 gnolls, and the one that you just hit is in front. The other one is about, let's say, 10 feet behind him, diagonally.
So nothing, no friends beside him or anything like that.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. That's all I can do.
Okay. Who did I say? Oh, Knoll A is up. Okay, Knoll A is going to try to counterattack and hit you, Kenji.
Okay.
So that is... He rolled a 20 with his bonuses.
That hits.
He's going to hit you for...
Sure.
3 piercing damage.
No!
Yeah.
No!
Ow! Get to the chopper!
Okay. No, what a loser. Should have been going to the gym.
Sean, you're up.
I am going to, on the injured Knoll, cast Toll the Dead.
Nice.
So it's a wisdom saving throw on the Knoll. DC 13.
Okay.
What does Toll of the Dead do again?
Sonorous bells ring out around the Knoll, and he could take necrotic damage and he takes a little bit more because he's already been injured.
Okay.
I see.
I'm hastening his path.
Nice one.
Okay.
Unfortunately, maybe he was too evil for this to have any effect on him. He did pass the check. He rolled pretty high.
Then no damage.
Yeah, unfortunately. Is there anything else you can do?
I will inform my familiar to give myself the help action next turn.
Okay, great. All right, and then suddenly Kenji's character's ears perk up. Huh? You're familiar? Okay. Knoll B.
I had a boner.
That's right.
But in reverse.
Knoll B is going for you, Kenji. And he missed. He missed, unfortunately. Okay.
Yeah, I can't touch this.
All right, Jono, it's your turn.
I would also like to try Toll the Dead on the injured Knoll.
All right.
That's a wisdom save, DC 15.
Okay. And he failed this time. So tell me how much damage he takes.
That's a D12. Let's see. 8 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, so what does that do? It makes his wounds fester more.
No, the sonorous bell rings out and it just it fucks him up.
It fucks him up. Okay, so as the bell tolls, he kind of just his will to live just leaves his body and he's down. He's out. He is dead.
He's out.
He's dead. Okay, so we got one Knoll left, but he's trying to stand his ground. It's the next round, guys. Brian, you're up.
How far away are we from them?
I would say you're about 80 feet.
80 feet, then I'm going to shoot him again with my bow.
Okay.
Mira?
Oh yeah, I think we skipped over me, didn't we?
Did I skip over someone?
Yeah,
Did I skip over you, Fiona?
I didn't go.
Oh, shit. Oh. My bad. You're right, Fiona. My bad. I'm sorry.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Okay. So, your turn, Fiona.
Thank you, Sean. Okay, I want to check out who is closest to the Knolls right now.
I would still say it was Jono, since he was kind of inspecting the burnt crisp bacon after.
Okay,
Tastes just like chicken.
Who's dealing the most melee damage? Anyone right now?
No one.
No one right now.
Okay.
Wait, Kenji hit though, right? Oh, that's range damage though, so not melee.
Range
That's
damage,
fine.
yeah.
I think what I'll do then, I'll cast Spike Growth around it again then.
Okay. All right, so it's encompassed by the brambles.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
So yeah, 2d4 for every time it moves.
Okay. Well, it kind of looks at the growth and it's like, oh my god, he kind of, you can see it in his eyes like he's not going anywhere soon. All right, so it's next round. Brian, you're up again.
13 to hit.
Okay, unfortunately you get a little closer, but your arrow lands at his left foot. Okay, Kenji, you're up.
As my bonus action, I would like to transfer the Hunter's Mark to one of the knolls that is closest to the other knolls.
Well, there's only one knoll left, so you transfer it to him.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll transfer it to him, and I'll make an attack.
Okay.
Yay! That is a 20.
Okay, nice. Double.
Hit. And 6, 10, 16 damage.
Awesome. Okay, so it shrieks out in pain as your arrow connects, but it's still standing, looking more and more troubled by the fact that it can't move.
Okay.
Who's next?
I shout, nobody's gonna remember you.
Oh. He takes a moment to kind of shake his head, looking downwards. All right, Sean, you're up.
Am I within about 30 feet?
You'd have to move a bit closer, I would say.
Oh, but in total range from where I am to. Am I within 30 feet? If I were to run to the knoll, could I get to the knoll?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna run towards the knoll. You'll see me pull out rapier and slide green flame along the blade, yelling back to Mira, be like, "I hope this doesn't hurt going in." And then
nice.
My familiar will swoop down, give me the help action for hitting. Let's see. 17 plus 6, so 23 to hit.
You definitely hit.
And then now I have green flame and sneak attack.
Nice.
So green flame, sneak attack, and then the normal damage.
But he does it better.
5, 9, 14 plus 4 is 18, and then my spell is plus 1, so 15 total.
Okay, I know you like to kind of keep it simple and clean, but I think this deserves, since you did such a cool improvised attack, you got to tell me how you dispatch this poor knoll.
Well, no, so it's running in, casting the fire, jumping in, hoping that I'm not actually running into thorns and hurting myself, and just trying to at least jump over the thorns a little bit, and to impale and burn the knoll, just slicing through the body, chest.
Okay, your green flame and your blade and your acrobatics all is perfect slow motion bullet time. Just cut this guy up is beautiful the way you did it. Guts slowly coming out of his entrails and this and that. He's dead. He's gone. You delivered him. Okay, cool. Good job, guys. And this is where I cue the Final Fantasy. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we did it. Okay, wow. So you killed the gnolls. Okay.
I shout to the window, to the knoll.
Okay.
Kill both yourself, these
So
gnolls.
the sweat dropped down for Cloaca.
That's right. That's right. Vanril, Sean, since your character is in the heat of it there, right in the middle of everything, can you also roll wisdom or insight check?
Insight. Let's see what is. Okay, just straight roll for me.
Okay.
Wisdom. 19.
Nice. Okay. So as you look around at the kind of spread apart guts and remains, and you notice underneath all of the brambles and whatnot are other tracks that couldn't have belonged to these two. So you definitely with your wisdom found out are able to know that they are a smaller part of a much larger hunting party. Most likely, what was his name? The satyr said.
Blastio.
Yeah, Blasios. Thank you. Yes. Blasios said about Gralm's rule. They're probably part of his band there. Okay. You search the outlying areas and you find 30 gold pieces on their persons. Right. So please divvy that up accordingly. That would be like what? Is it 6?
There
six
are
gold
5
pieces
of us.
6 each.
Get 6.
Okay. 6 gold.
Yep. Awesome. So okay.
Looking up in the world.
Now you guys have got like this kind of already cooked boar meat, and you've killed these 2 gnolls.
I'd like to take out my dagger and start gutting the boars.
Very good. Very good.
Help him. I would like to assist him.
Okay. So
Me too.
Okay.
I would like to eat some of the entrails.
Okay. I didn't know you were omnivorous, but okay. Omnivorous, but okay. So you guys are cleaning up the entrails and the guts, and so you guys have got your bounty, right? You've got your feast ready. So how about we take a short break here? That was about an hour, and then we can finish the last bit after about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Okay.
All going, or are we going to sign back in 5 minutes?
Say that again, Brian. You were breaking up.
Are we going to leave the call running, or are we going to call back in 5 minutes?
Let's call back.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. See you guys soon.
Cool.
See ya.
Thank you. Cheers. Bye.
Bye.